Hello everyone, it's Shane Conto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the 40-year-old version. See what you did there. And this is from Netflix, and this is written, directed, and starring Radha. And I loved this film. Just right off the bat, I ate up everything about this film. I even wanted to look up who made this because this was so artfully crafted and so fully realized that I'm like, is this like a Barry Jenkins film or something like that? And realizing Radha made this film, I really want to see what else she can do because she blew me away with all of the talent that she had behind this film. Because just off from like a visual perspective, the choice to make this in black and white was a bold choice and really worked. And the storytelling perspectives on how they do some of these asides where she's explaining, she's a playwright and she's trying to get this play up and running, and there's these cutaways to her explaining the play, and it has like a visualization of what she's talking about on screen in different ways. That really worked. It felt very, I guess, Woody Allen-esque, and it was interesting because this film's very much like a city film and capturing that spirit of like the suffering artist. She was supposed to be like a big thing in her 20s, and now she's closing in on 40. She teaches a class, and she has these really strong relationships with her students that were really meaningful and sincere, and some connections to some of the young students, especially Amani Lewis's Elaine. There's some tumultuous relationship there and some tension, and how that builds throughout the film, I think, is very effective and works well to the central themes of this film is really about trying to be yourself and having your art to express yourself. And it's hard because like I've written things and like I've gotten notes before, and like I've had something that I wrote and in the end it turned out to not really be my voice anymore. And that feeling of disappointment that you don't feel personally connected to what you did anymore. And there's a lot of themes about that in this film as she struggles. She has this vision for this play that really works for portraying what she wants to portray, and her voice, her experiences, and representing her people. And some like rich white guy comes in, it's like, you need to sell this differently, and here's some notes, and like make this person a little more black, and like throw in some rap numbers, and like we need to sell this play. And those dynamics, like those themes are so biting and effective in those moments. And like that relationship that she has with that Reed Birney's character, who's this wealthy producer of plays, there's a lot of tension there, and there's some really uncomfortable moments in terms of like racial tensions in this film that really work so well, and about voice and having your unique voice being portrayed and others trying to push it down. And then there's a whole other side of like her leaning in towards becoming a rapper because she feels like she can really portray herself in that way. And she develops this relationship with this young producer that's trying to help her, like this DJ trying to produce her work. She has her relationship with her best friend, played by Peter Kim, who's like also her agent, and the tension that they have, and them trying to grow with each other. And the performances are just great. Blank is a force. She's hilarious. She's emotional. She carries this film, and so many things about this film work so well. I was really taken aback by this film. This is a special. The 40-year-old version is a really special film, streaming right now on Netflix. I'm honestly, Netflix might be the place for the quality films to come out the rest of 2020 with that and Mank coming out. I'm really excited, and I really love this film. Highly suggest checking this out. It works on so many different levels, and the work that Blank does behind the camera, behind the computer, typing this out, and in front of the camera acting, she's a revelation, and I want to see more of the work that she does. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.